My family ignored me when I said I moved to Arizona. 10 months later, mom called, screaming, "Why didn't you tell us?" I said, "I did, 6 times. I come from a family where I've always been background noise. My older brother Jared is a surgeon, and my younger sister Talia is a lawyer. I'm the middle child who works in logistics. Not glamorous, not impressive at family dinners, just invisible. When I got a job offer in Phoenix that would double my salary and let me actually afford a house, I was excited to tell everyone. The first time I mentioned it was at Sunday dinner. I got a job offer in Arizona, I said between bites of my mom's pot roast. Jared immediately started talking about a surgery he'd performed that week. Nobody acknowledged what I'd said. The second time was in our family group chat. "Hey everyone, I accepted the Phoenix job, moving next month." My mom replied with a thumbs up emoji, then immediately asked Talia about her upcoming case. No follow-up questions, no congratulations. The third time was when I called my dad directly. "Dad, I'm moving to Arizona in 2 weeks. That's nice, son. Hey, did you hear your brother got published in a medical journal?" The fourth time was at my going away dinner that I organized myself. I literally said the words, "This is my going away dinner because I'm moving to Arizona on Saturday." My mom spent the entire meal talking about Talia's new apartment. The fifth time was the day I left. I hugged everyone goodbye and said, "Okay, I'm driving to Arizona now." My mom said, "Drive safe, sweetie," the same way she'd say it if I was going to the grocery store. The sixth time was a text I sent when I arrived. "Made it to Phoenix safely. Here's my new address." My sister hearted the message. That was it. I settled into my new life, got a nice apartment, made friends at work, started hiking on weekends. I called home occasionally, but nobody ever asked about Arizona. They'd talk about themselves, ask generic questions, then hang up. I stopped initiating contact after month 4. Nobody noticed. Month 6, I sent Christmas gifts with my return address clearly printed on every package. Month 8, I posted pictures of my new house on social media. Month 10, I didn't call for Mother's Day because I figured she wouldn't notice anyway. She noticed. My phone rang at 7 a.m. with my mom's contact photo lighting up the screen. I answered groggily. "Hello? Why didn't you call me for Mother's Day?" she screamed. "Are you that selfish? I've been worried sick. I tried calling your apartment and some stranger answered. Where are you?" I sat up in bed, genuinely confused. "Mom, I'm in Arizona. I've been here for 10 months. Silence. "What do you mean you're in Arizona? I moved here. I told you 6 times. I told you at dinner. I told you in the group chat. I told you on the phone. I told you at my going away dinner. I told you the day I left. I texted you when I arrived." More silence. "You never told us you were moving." "I did. 6 times. You just weren't listening." I heard her relay this to my dad in the background. He grabbed the phone. "Son, if you told us, we would have helped you move. We would have visited." "Dad, I organized my own going away dinner. You were there. You ate cake that said, 'Good luck in Arizona' on it." The silence stretched so long I thought the call dropped. Finally, my mom got back on. "Well, you should have made sure we were paying attention. You know how busy we get with your brother and sister's careers." Something in me snapped. "No, Mom, I told you clearly, multiple times, through multiple channels. You just didn't care enough to listen. That's not my fault. Don't take that tone with, 'I have to go. I have work.'" I hung up. They all flew out to visit 2 weeks later. My mom cried and apologized. My dad kept saying he couldn't believe he'd missed it. Jared and Talia acted like I was the one who'd been distant. I gave them a tour of my house, took them to my favorite restaurant, showed them the hiking trail I loved. They stayed for 3 days. When they left, my mom hugged me tight and said, "I promise we'll do better." The next Sunday, I called home. Jared answered, "Hey, what's up? Just checking in. How's everyone?" "Good, good. Hey, did you hear Talia made partner?" Some things never change, but now I have a life that doesn't depend on them noticing me, and that's enough.